I hear it. I hear it for sure. Um, all right, we've got Keeley. What's your take on blur lending? I'll start with this one because Kate started with the last one. Look, I think it's very important, and I've got my one video that no one watches, which is my most valuable one, called my in real life investment video.
You need to
Just
retweet
taking you
that,
through.
by the way. Retweet that and continue to
I'll do
post
it
it
today.
every few months because people should see that
Okay.
video. People should see that video.
I'll put the video out. It just takes you through a little bit. I'll put it on Twitter for
Yeah.
anyone watching now. Will get to see it.
Do little segments, little 1 minute segments parts, and you get people to watch the whole thing. It's a really beautiful video. I think everyone should watch that.
Thank you. But I mean, it's just my story and my personal, not advice to anyone, my personal way that I've invested in my life, and been able to, from absolutely nothing, build myself up to where I have today. And that's something that I think is really, really important. So I think with knowing me, and by watching that video, you'll get to know me better as a very cautious person, and risk adverse. Because my dad lost all of his money by being a little bit of a risk taker, and I've gone the opposite way, maybe arguably too risk adverse, which is ironic that I'm anyway involved in NFTs and crypto because they are so risky. But either way, I've always made it very clear that you should only be playing with money that you can afford to lose, and even then you should, in crypto and NFTs, and even then you should only be playing with a tiny percentage of the money that you can afford to lose. And if you don't already have a house and a car and whatever, then I wouldn't be putting any of it. I'd be paying my house off first. I'd be paying my car off first before I would be looking at doing anything. So I think it's important to say that. The reason that's important in this question is I don't think anybody should be buying a risky asset, whether it be an NFT or cryptocurrency, as a loan. I don't think at all. I think it's absolutely irresponsible. You lending money to gamble, and that can be very, very dangerous. Also, the interest rates on it are huge, and it absolutely makes no sense. Unless you've got insider knowledge that you know for sure that this collection is going to pump because in a week's time they're going to announce that they've got a huge collab with Coca-Cola, and then lend as much as you can and buy as much as you can. And you have to know 100%, but that's insider trading. But I mean, it's blockchain, so who cares? But other than that, there's absolutely, in my opinion, I think it's irresponsible for anyone to lend money to buy a risky asset. That's my take on it personally.
Yeah, dude. Actually, it's funny. I put out a tweet and I responded to Zeneca, and I forget if I asked him directly or if I just posed the question. I was like, I think just the question was like, why haven't you been canceled? No, you should be canceled, Zeneca. But I met him at VCon in person, and he was just a normal dude. But I remember I asked him, and I was like, I'm surprised you haven't been at least tried to been canceled because your involvement with Blur in the beginning. Everyone knew you were. It was a big thing and very bullish in the beginning, and it turned into something that everyone hated. I'm surprised you haven't been canceled publicly that I've seen at least. And he was like, bro, I have been canceled multiple times actually, and I didn't know that. I still don't know if that's true or not. That's just or maybe that was his perception. Maybe it is true. But with Blur, it seems like the majority of people are like, yeah, this ain't good overall for the space. I don't participate, dude. I don't know enough about Blur. I don't use it. I'm not really a trader like that. It's too degenerate. I don't have enough money to trade like that. And I definitely don't have enough money to be taking out loans, dude. Like, no way, dude. Not for me.
So I put that tweet out and Zeneca answered it, but I saw the answer was a little bit bitter towards what you had said, and I felt he had misunderstood what you were saying. I felt like he felt like you were doing a call to action for people to call him out. That's how he perceived it. And so and he had commented, and so it had like 1,500 views. You can see the views, which I'd never get more than 100 within 3 hours. And I deleted the whole thing, and then I messaged him, replied to him separately, and I said, but publicly, but separately. And I said, no, you've misunderstood what Cade was saying there. Like he wasn't saying people should. He was just saying that he's surprised that it hasn't, but that that not that there's merit or something to that effect. But the second, I just his reply made it feel in a way like he felt you were calling him out, and I didn't want that. I didn't want that out there, so I deleted that tweet. But if I had known that you had taken it in a way that he was just responding, I would have kept it up because I got really good engagement. I got 12 new subscribers on that day on my YouTube, but I deleted it immediately because I would never do anything like that. I see Keelay, our Pet Hooligan new resident, saying he's just asking for a friend on Blur,
I don't believe
which is
this,
great. No, I do believe him. I do believe him. Maybe he was thinking about possibly doing it himself,
Yeah.
but either way, doing it.
Well, I was gonna say I'm reading Zenka's response. I can't tell. I guess it's kind of up to the reader to decide. We don't really have to get into it if you want to, but yeah, I mean his comment got 1,800 views. Looks like my tweet was deleted, or wait, it says this tweet was deleted by the author, but I'm the author.
That's me. No, I'm the author. I did a tweet with the video like we do, and I copied you in like we do, just saying blur,
I see.
And then he commented that, but then I deleted that original tweet because I felt like it might seem like he was seeming like you were attacking him, which you weren't. Cade, many people in the past have tried to cancel me, and they've all failed. And if you know properly, I'm an investor, which is different to this. I just felt he was attacking you, and I didn't want that on mine. So the second I saw his reply, I deleted the original tweet. Because again, for me, this isn't about views; it's a passion project. And again, I'm not going to in any way throw my friend under the bus. We've got Krishna saying, "Is there still an opportunity to